Tunisia, a country I am so excited about. This country has it all. Stunning beaches line the country's coastal region, ancient ruins that bring history to life, a warm culture that is filled with traditions, connection, and great food. Tunisia was the first country I ever experienced freep. A word here for the sale of secondhand clothing. Markets line every neighborhood filled with tables of secondhand clothing for sale. I started to become curious and would go see what I could find. I was shocked to find Nike shoes for $15 or designer sportswear for $8. I noticed how many people relied on these markets to be able to afford clothing. These stalls were providing dignity and accessibility of fine clothing to people in poorer countries. Tunisia is the unicorn. It is the only country that has managed to sustain their textile industry while still importing huge amounts of secondhand clothing. The reason for this is Tunisia's proximity to Europe and high-quality textile products. Most of the high-quality designer brands you buy are actually produced in Tunisia. Most of the denim in Europe is supplied from Tunisia. While Tunisia is providing textiles to dress the Western countries, it is relying on second-hand clothing to dress their local market. Unfortunately, the quality of the second-hand bales is declining rapidly. The profits made for businesses is starting to decline, and investing money into new bales is becoming a riskier business as you have no idea the quality of what you are purchasing. Tunisians are movers and shakers. They naturally create eco-friendly products. They use a lot of natural oils, soaps, and love their organic produce. Due to their love of natural products, Tunisia is organically a leader in the eco-friendly movement. Samaka, a brand founded by Aziz Khalel. It stands for slow fashion. Timeless pieces of high-quality fabrics. Isor Buissoni, a product designer in her 20s, founded her concept store named Super Souk alongside partner Marlo Kara in the year 2016. After the revolution, prêt-à-porter apparel started becoming a more lucrative business in Tunisia, Isor says. Her concept store sells ready-to-wear designs by local brands, including young up-and-comers such as Samaka. On top of that, the concept store houses homeware, contemporary art, and accessories. My husband and I started by retailing 10 different brands, and today that number has increased to about 100. A souk is like a market, but this one is online and focused on promoting local designers and their products. It's like Instagram that focuses on being a Tunisian marketplace. Tunisian designers like Mekri are increasingly going back to their roots, embracing local artisans and environmentally conscious materials. Thanks to the North African nation's age-old textile-making traditions, Tunisia is a good fit for the eco-fashion they want to champion. Mekri is an artist, dedicated to his craft. He seeks out the fabrics naturally made and takes time and care to produce his collection. There's a respect and connection to each piece of clothing he makes. A lot of the fabrics Nee works with are old fabrics from the 1980s which are deemed unsellable by the merchant Mekri bought them from. They didn't fit with the tastes of the day, Mekri said, and that's why the fabric merchants need us, the designers, to give a second life to these materials. The $2.6 billion textile industry is a pillar of the Tunisian economy, employing 160,000 people and producing roughly 25% of the country's total exports, according to estimates by the Oxford Business Group. However, fashion is among the most polluting industries in the world, responsible for producing 10% of carbon dioxide globally, according to the World Bank, and tens of millions of tons of clothing is discarded every year. Mekri and other designers have turned to the eco-friendly practice of upcycling, taking old or unwanted materials and turning them into something new and modern by incorporating high-quality fabrics. Mekri mixes old fabrics with the craftwork of artisans across Tunisia, from embroiderers in Tataouine, on the edge of the desert, to seamstresses in Bizerte in the country's north. Fashion is an intelligent way to pay homage to local materials. Guyagang, a new Tunisian eco-friendly brand for nature lovers, travelers, yogis, eco-conscious people, and spiritual souls. They are committed to having a clothing brand that is environmentally responsible through the following 5 essential rules. Recycled fabrics. Fabrics that were meant to be thrown in the ocean or burnt by big factories subcontracting for fast fashion companies from around the world. Sustainable fabrics. The use of sustainable and eco-friendly fabrics such as 100% cotton, wool, rayon. Optimized use of fabrics. The use of fabrics in the production chain to have less and less waste. Zero plastic packaging. The packaging is 100% plastic-free and reusable as storage for different items. Giving back. Gaia Gang try to reduce their carbon footprint and help others who are fighting to save our planet. Evlox Denim is an ecologically aware company who provides denim for many sustainable fashion brands, all of them committed to providing ethical clothing, to produce comfortable and cool denim reducing ecological impact. Companies' network and their names are very well known by the customers. Evlox reduces the environmental impact in every step of the manufacturing process. By reducing the use of chemicals and water consumption, sustainability is always in the DNA of the brand. Evlox's clients include Zara, Lacoste, Bershka, Tommy Hilfiger, Dolce & Gabbana, and Hugo Boss. Tunisia has it all. The country is a gem in the Mediterranean. If you want sustainable clothing, it's here, and if you want to venture through the second-hand clothing, you can find everything you desire too. There is practically nothing you won't find in these markets. Blankets, jackets, shoes, handbags, belts, toys, books, you name it, it's here. Scattered throughout residential areas, Fripp shops now specialize in women, children, or luxury items. Tunisia is torn between those who are middle to high class, allowing for the boom in the fashion industry. These second-hand markets allow for people to be able to buy gifts for one another, be it a gift for a new baby or children's birthdays, and to dress well every day. European countries import 96% of Tunisia's total textile and apparel exports. France, Germany, and Italy alone receive 75%. Expertise is spread over spinning and thread making. Tunisians are specialists in weaving, hosiery, knitting, the manufacture of woven and knitted clothing, as well as other textile products. Tunisia is among the top 15 garment suppliers in the world and has the advantage of being close to the European market. More than 200 brands are currently working in Tunisia. Tunisia is a diverse country. People are dynamic action takers who are leading the way in the textile industry, focusing on high standards to protect the environment. This small and seemingly inoffensive country made the example we all need to follow. Reusing second-hand clothes from around the world, whilst producing new clothing at standards that support the environment.